Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. That's it for today's video. Beer's courtesy of Joe from the Beer Patrol. Thanks so much, Joe. I really appreciate it. He does want me to mention that I did pay him for these beers. But anyway, still really appreciate it, brother. Make sure you check out Joe if you don't already watch his channel. I'm sure you do because he has way more subscribers than I do. It's the Beer Patrol. All right, so this is a Treehouse beer. This is JJJuiceee with 3 E's. So I don't know if you say like a JJJuiceee or just juice. I don't know how to do it. Project, Citra, and Strata. So I'm stoked about that. 8.2% ABV, American Double IPA. I'm trying not to read the side in case it has tasting notes. Nothing like a Friday beer. Well, I'm posting this on a Friday, so there you go. Yeah, I'm super stoked for this beer. Hey Bruno, how you doing, buddy? And apparently I poured that pretty aggressively. It's settling into what it should probably have poured like pretty quickly. So I guess a relatively aggressive pour. Actually exactly 3 fingers ahead. It's off-white on the way to a very light khaki color. Tiny bubbles underneath. The top has like small, looking a little soapy on the top, but like they're very compact except for that top layer. Definitely a burnt orange color, a lot of orange coming through. I could say a little bit of yellow, but it's very much, to me anyway, just orange. Different versions or different shades of orange specifically. But if someone said, I see a little bit of yellow, especially with the difference with what the lighting is doing for what you guys are seeing and what I'm seeing, fair enough. But yeah, proper glassware. I don't think I mentioned that, so you know it's going to taste better. Let's get into the aroma. Well, I'm not surprised. I get a lot of orange. And then I get like a nice sweet lemon. I mean, I guess I'm getting the typical Citra stuff, so I'll say there are 2 things that if you watch a lot of my reviews, you're probably anticipating right now. Peach and mango. More mango than peach. I actually don't get a lot of peach, if I'm being honest. That lemon thing I'm getting a little bit more. Sometimes, and I got this tasting note, or, well, I know this is an aroma, so aroma note from Hot Butcher. But sometimes that Strata can be like this dank lemonade thing, and the lemon I'm getting, I think, is part of that. I've gotten it from Citra, but I think the way this one is, because there's a kiss of dankness, is more that Strata. What do you want, Bruno? You're just gonna stare at me? It smells really good. Let's get into the taste. Cheers. Thanks again, Joe. Nice mouthfeel. Great level of bitterness. There's a little bit, so this is just over a month old, and I'm kind of glad. There's a lot of hop concentration in this. It's about as lightly vegetal that you could still pick up on it. So it is there, but it is like, honestly, if it was any less, you wouldn't pick up on it. But it is so saturated in hops that like you can't help. It's okay, buddy. You can't help but get a little bit of this like vegetal thing, but it's very minuscule. I get that orange. I actually get like a little bit of an orange creamsicle thing. Like the aroma, I get mango. There's like this peach apricot hybrid, but relatively sweet. The beer does have good bitterness when that kicks in. But yeah, it's this hop particulate thing. It's another word that, you know, I don't mean to use too deeply, but it is there, is a little bit of astringency. But again, pretty darn low, about as low as you can get and still pick up on it. But it is there. That mouthfeel is killer. I do like this beer. I haven't said that. I can see some of that lemon, little dank lemon thing coming through. All right, with each passing day, as hands-on brewers, we learn and we progress with our knowledge of raw materials and process and how it influences the outcome of finished beers. To that end, however you pronounce juice when you spell it this way, Project Citra and Strata represents another leap in individually hop character, juiciness, and drinkability. Saturation to the absolute max with hops we have spent years working to understand and attain. They don't actually, what a letdown. They don't give any tasting notes of any kind. Joyful explosion of flavor, yeah. But they are acknowledging how they're saying saturated to the absolute max with hops. Despite not having any tasting notes at all, which is totally fine. Not every brewery does that, and that's not my expectation. It's cool, but it's not my expectation. But I am glad they mentioned that because, again, for the third time, there's no way you can drink this beer and not pick up on how dense the hops are. So I'm curious, if you had this beer fresh, was it overly vegetal or not? But I am glad I sat on it for a bit. I don't know, thoughts, anything, everything, comment section below. Thanks again, Joe. I really appreciate it. Make sure you guys check out Joe at the Beer Patrol. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's no hype beer reviews at both those places. So always please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.